It's time for the Change Makers Fun segment. We'll back with more to find out how smart Med is as he has enlightened us on how to protect our environment. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, welcome back to the Change Makers. This is on your Online TV, where we sit down with anybody, young, old, poor, rich, and doing something inspiring. This is the Campus Fun segment, and we are finding out how smart Med is, and to be able to also keep this show interactive. So, Med, I'll ask you I have quotes here. The rule of the game is that we have quotes, motivational quote or whatever quote it is. I'll take them out and then you tell me who the author is. I know you are smart. You say, oh, so guys, let's put into the test. But I know Med will not fail us. So the first one is that you tell me who the author of this quote is. If you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. Who said this quote? Here you have 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Grant.
It's nowhere near. So it's James Quadri Agri. The second one is we prefer self-government with danger to servitude in tranquility. Who said this? We prefer self-government with danger to servitude in tranquility.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Charlie. Then the third one is education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Who said this? Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world.
Martin Luther King.
No. Last chance. One, two.
Clue. No clue. A clue.
He's an African. And he was once a president.
He's an African and was once a president.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the answer is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela. So he said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. The fourth one is, we may have different religion, different languages, different colored skin, but we all belong to one human race. Who said this? There's no clue, so please don't ask me.
There's no clue on this.
I'm not giving you clues, so don't ask. So 1, 2, 3. We may have different religion, different languages, different colored skin, but we all belong to one human race.
One human race. Lucky Dube.
Kofi Annan. The last one. You cannot be lukewarm. Let me give you a clue. This is a person in a religion sector.
Okay.
In Ghana. You cannot be lukewarm about a venture and expect to be successful. Begin to mention all the pastor's name.
You cannot be lukewarm.
You cannot be lukewarm about a venture and expect to be successful. On 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Bishop Duncan Williams.
No, it's Pastor Mensah Otabil. And I think this is where we draw curtains on the fun segment. And I guess he tried to be, not even tried, proved to be smart as it is, as he has also given us some nuggets. We'll be back with more. Don't go anywhere.
This was not so popular.
Yeah. But you tried on the second. Kwame Nkrumah, the second one. Yeah, welcome back once again to the Changemakers Voice on and your Online TV with me and your Denchi. We had an interactive conversation with Med, an environmental science student from the University of Cape Coast, discussing today, 5th of June, being the World Environment Day. And he has taught us a lot. And in your bid from where you are as a layman or even as someone in that field, you can do a lot. So we'll let him give us his final take and then we'll take our question for the week.
My final words are that the environment is a charge of every individual to keep. Therefore, in our small world and wherever we find ourselves, let's try our best possible to make sure we protect and then save the environment. Thank you. But before I go, I would once again want to remind students across the nation, University Students Association of Ghana, that Med, as you know, me, a good advocate for students, will be running for the office of the president of the University Students Association of Ghana, and I'll be counting on you to vote for me. Thank you.
So, guys, as you have heard our guest here, do well to do your bit in the protection of the environment. And, guys, do well to vote for him as well, for him to become the president, as he has not only proven to be one who is very cautious and mindful about people, but of our world as in general as well. So, this is where time will allow us to have discussions on the change maker's voice with me and the Pondenchi. The question for the week is, what are you to do to improve our world in respect to World Environment Day? It could be anything, whatever idea, suggestion it is, or comment below so that we can learn from each other on ways and how we can best improve upon our community as we celebrate World Environment Day today, the 5th of June, and any other day some years to come. And as we close and we draw curtains down on the discussion, be mindful of what you do and how you do it. You may not be living in a particular place for a long time, but wherever you find yourself, typically speaking, to respect to sanitation, a lot of us just drop or dump things anywhere, which is not with a good respect in building our environment in the world. And as we celebrate World Environment today, I urge you all that be mindful of how you dispose. If you go out in town and you drink water or whatever it is, you can put the rubbish in your bag. If you don't find any dustbin, come home and dump it in the bin. But if you do find a rubbish, we dump it in it and we can be able to keep our environment clean. This is the change maker's voice, where we give voice and uplift ourselves and our voice to empower our world. My name is Andy Opondichi. Catch you soon on the next episode. Bye bye.